Okay, now we are going to start with IELTS speaking part 1, and I'm going to ask you some questions and you got to answer. Just relax, take part 1 as a friendly conversation with the examiner and answer every question and try your level best to present good ideas, good words, good sentence structures related to that question. Whatever the question is, and never repeat ideas. If they ask you same questions, you can say as I said before and then answer in a different way. I mean, repetition is the band killer. Remember, ideas, words, sentences, repetition is the band killer, okay? So, we take a start from you, and I'm going to ask you some questions about market. Now, whenever they say market, it can be any market, whatever it is. What do street markets sell in your country?
Well, actually, you can procure almost all kinds of your of products of daily need from these markets. As there is, moreover, there are also some markets which retain the variety of clothing. So, to answer your question, I think you can buy almost all a huge variety of things from these
Very
markets.
good. This is good. Are there many street markets in your country?
Yes, there are a lot of markets. You can easily find two to three in a street, as it's people find it quite convenient, and this trend is increasing day by day.
All right, this answer is a bit shorter, so you can add a couple of sentences to that and try to use some connecting words also. What are the differences between street markets and supermarkets?
Well, according to my perception, the main difference is the difference of quality and prices. You can easily differentiate between these things, as whenever you go to supermarket, you can find better things in quality, but the rates are also high. But whenever you come,
It's on the other hand, when
on
you
the
come
other
to
hand, when you go for procuring things from a mini market, then you can find lower quality product in cheap price.
all right, this is good. When you go for procuring, purchasing, buying, use a variety like that. Good. How often do you go to the supermarket?
Well, actually, I'm a kind of person. I'm always ready to go for shopping, so I almost visit thrice in a month to the supermarket for groceries or even for the window shopping as well.
Okay, so you need to use some proper connecting words. I want you to answer this question again.
Yeah.
How often do you go to supermarket?
Actually, I visit supermarket for almost 3 to 4 times in a month.
Okay, now instead of saying this, you can say, how often do you go to supermarket? Well, I usually go to supermarket minimum 3 to 4 times a month. Minimum 3 to 4 times a month. Stress pattern. When it comes to pronunciation, they see where do you stress, because English is a language where we stress certain words, certain syllables. So you need to focus that as well. Okay? Otherwise, your answers are good, but just for band 7.5 or 8,
Exactly.
you'll have to work harder,
Okay.
right? Now, let's go on. I'm going to ask you some questions. The topic is pretty unusual, pen or pencil. Okay, so let's see. Do you prefer to use pen or pencil?
I think I prefer pencil because I think it's more economical and easier to use. And, the area where we think that since childhood we are trained to use a pencil. And I think I've developed a sense of love. Relationship with the pencil, and I think when I think about pencil, the childhood memory they just come flushing back to my
All
mind,
right.
and I think that I need to have a bunch of pencils in my pencil case to get me satisfied enough.
Okay, this is good. You said we are used pencils and then since childhood. Whenever you refer anything since childhood, you should say since childhood we have been using pencils. Have been. Present perfect continuous. And try not to give a long answer. If you give a long answer, you'll be interrupted by the examiner, and there is no negative marking for that. If examiner intercepts you, stops you, there is no negative marking on that. Let's go on. When was the last time you bought pen or pencil?
The last time I bought a pen or a pencil was a while ago because I had to appear for my exam, so I had to buy some stationery, and in which I bought a lot of pencils, a lot of pens, and other stationery like highlighters and so on.
Okay, so
yeah.
what happens, the tone in which you are answering your question, it looks the same for every answer. So try to come up with a variety of tone as well.
Okay.
Tone is the part of pronunciation, okay? Let's go on. How would you react if someone sent you a pen as a gift?
Well, I think I'd be very delighted if someone gifts me a pen because I think it's a more thoughtful gift to give it to someone, because when I think you gift someone a pen, I think it's more useful, because when we think of a gift, we think that it's, you know, a valuable thing and it's just a showcaser. But if you give someone a pen, I think it would be so delightful that when I write with that pen, I would be, you know, memorizing the thoughts that how that person gave it to me, and I would memorize and remember the person that gave it to me, and I think it would be a really nostalgic
All
moment.
right, that's good. Overall, your answers are really fine. Just connect your ideas together, use some connecting words, and then it's going to be even better. And focus the main question and move around that. And then again, at the end, you should conclude your answer, right? So gradually, it's going to be fine, right? Okay, thank you very much indeed.